I think Radio Free Europe played a very important role in 1989 and the years leading up to it. And the strength of Radio Free Europe was it was giving the voice to exiles and emigres, people from the countries of Central and Eastern Europe. And so in the case of Poland, the Polish service was Poles speaking to Poles, providing information that was prohibited, banned by the Polish communist regime. And so many Poles later talked about how important Radio Free Europe had been in keeping hope alive and providing information, not just about the world, but about their own country, that they could not get from Tribuna Ludu or any of the communist publications. So very important, and very important that in the case of Poland, for example, it was Poles speaking to Poles about Poland. The United States, including the government of the United States, supported solidarity, the opposition in Poland more broadly in many ways. Part of that was getting free information into Poland. Part of it was the book program, getting in publications. Part of it was money and printing presses and things like that to support the underground literature, to support, particularly after the imposition of martial law, to help solidarity in the underground stay alive, not die out. And the money came in, the money and support, the equipment, they came in different ways. The AFL-CIO, the trade union, was important. National Endowment for Democracy was important. We've learned recently from a new book by Seth Jones, an American author, that some of the money came covertly, secretly, from the budget of the Central Intelligence Agency. But all this was to support indigenous forces. Things were already going on in Poland, and printing presses and money both came. All of that helped, I think. It's hard to know the amounts of money. It's hard to know what was most important, but I think all of that helped keep the opposition alive through the 1980s, under martial law and after martial law until 1989. The semi-free elections in the summer of 1989 were really, I think, as I see it, a turning point, because they followed the round table here in Poland. They were only semi-free. In theory, the communists could have still won all the seats. The communist candidates had the publicity in the regime media. One thing that Radio Free Europe did was help publicize the solidarity, the non-communist candidates. So the fact that they won in one of the houses almost exclusively was a turning point. And it was the first time, even in a semi-controlled, semi-free election, that the non-communist deputies won the great majority. So a very important symbol, great turning point.